Oh, snapping now. Clear this space.
So it's good though.
We good. What up, YouTube? It's Naj and Reina back with another.
Drinking things. But before we get started, we are thinking of changing our thing. You know, we're thinking of changing some stuff, right, babe?
Mm-hmm. You want to tell them about it?
I'm looking for it. You start me out. Let me pull it up.
I
I,
don't know what you're talking about.
you don't? Dang. Well, we have a list of different names we might start. Not channel names, but ideas. I feel like oh there we are. Nefertiti. I saw your comment the other day that you were at the gym for the last live. So hello,
Mm-hmm.
sweet beautiful woman. Hold on, I'm gonna log into it. I should have had this ready. But anyway, so we're thinking of how can we get some cool tagline or like kind of like channel names, and I have a list. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Meg?
Meg.
Oh, the nagging kid. What's it about?
She's the one that wants Jessica Groves.
Oh, right. Because I seen Bendy comment on the last live. So it was both of y'all. Okay. That
No, but
makes
it's
sense.
always.
Always been Meg?
It's always been
Okay.
Meg. Meg, 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 Meg. Mama has been like, y'all don't give me this shit. I swear to God. All right, so this is what I have. Okay. So these are things I was thinking we could start saying. Killer commentary, deadly discussions. Which one? Real life horror stories. That sounds like everybody has that. Right?
Yeah, it's pretty trendy name. Well,
The
trendy
morbid
words.
mindset.
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay.
Nah.
Let me see, what was the other one? Then I was thinking, what was that? Murder, mystery, and mochas?
Mm-hmm. Let me go through that. Let me see what I like.
Anyway, so we were thinking about something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to do murder, mystery, and anything because it makes me think of like our true crime people that we love,
Mm-hmm.
and they have names that are too similar.
Yeah, it's a common slogan that they do: murder and
Murder,
mystery,
mystery,
and
and makeup Mondays.
right.
That's my girl, Bailey
Bailey.
Sarian.
Yeah. Even Mr. Ballin says the murder mystery thing, so we're not. So y'all drop some ideas in the comments. What y'all like, and then what do y'all have? What do y'all think?
Give us some. Give us something.
Yeah, we're looking to attach something to the Naj Arena. You know.
Yeah. Well, in any case, with that being said, we are. There's one very specific point in this case that drives me insane. And out the groves and the, okay. Got it. We'll get there. So we are here to see the trial of Jessica Groves, but I found that it's more than one person in this trial. I guess
Yeah.
it's her and her husband. I guess, but I guess it's all about Jessica because I don't know. Everyone's always said Jessica, Jessica, Jessica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dylan. Is that his name?
Dylan.
Dylan. Y'all know about that? Making a band. Yeah. So I guess it's both of them. Um, I don't know a lot about it. I just was trying to put together the thumbnail and stuff, and I seen something about a whale. I seen some just different things. So
It's like the
we're gonna.
largest one in the sea.
What's that?
Nothing.
So we're gonna look through it, and we're gonna figure out what's going on with this whole case because this has been a long time coming. I'm glad
Yes.
you're on, Meg. Somebody find Bendy because we need her to to be on as well.
Bendy will be on. I'm sure of it. Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure of it.
I'm sure she'll catch the replay. So we're gonna dive into this situation and see what's going on.
All right. So let's get on to it. First, we're going to start with the news so we can actually get it like how the real people did. And then we're going to jump around to some videos. We're not really going to stress about copyright right now because we just want to see the video. We just want to watch this. So we want to get to it. So, but Daniel is awesome. His name is Daniel. I think the baby's name was Dylan.
Oh,
He was making fun of me.
I'm making fun of it.
The prosecutor is Chef's Kiss. All right, let's get to it. Move me to the big screen, brother.
The parents of the 4-year-old child that was found 30 feet deep inside a well in Scioto County last night were in court this morning.
Our 13 News reporter Shannon Litton is live at the Portsmouth Municipal Courthouse.
The parents of the 4-year-old child that was found 30 feet deep inside a well in Scioto County last night were in court this morning.
Our 13 News reporter Shannon Litton is live at the Portsmouth Municipal Courthouse with new development. Shannon, we know you've been following this difficult story all morning. What's the latest you can tell us?
Marilee, Jack, good afternoon. This truly is a heartbreaking story after mass efforts to find the remains of 4-month-old Dylan Groves by over 30 law enforcement officials and several agencies. Now, this morning, Dylan's parents, Daniel and Jessica Groves, were in court. Daniel Groves was already on probation. Both of them waived their preliminary hearing and are in custody without bond. According to officials, Dylan was born with drugs in his system and was under the care of the Scioto County Children's Services, but was later released to his father after being found compliant with all their regulations. Deputies at the Scioto County Sheriff's Office, officials, and several agencies. Now, this morning, Dylan's parents, Daniel and Jessica Groves, were in court. Daniel Groves was already on probation. Both of them waived their preliminary hearing and are in custody without bond. According to officials, Dylan was born with drugs in his system and was under the care of the Scioto County Children's Services, but was later released to his father after being found compliant with all their regulations. Deputies at the Scioto County Sheriff's Office say shortly after the father got custody of Dylan, he started missing court dates, home visits, and doctor appointments. Officials had been searching for the parents for months and apprehended them on.
I'm glad they stopped it because that was loud as hell. I don't know if that's us stop. Yeah, that's us stopping it. But it was really loud with the wind.
The wind outside, yeah.
Inside of a well. The condition and manner of how Dylan's body was found was too graphic for law enforcement to comment. We spoke to Captain John Murphy of the Scioto County Sheriff's Office, who says they believe Dylan had been dead since March.
How long was that?
It's tough on those all involved. Most of the people involved has children, and it's very emotional.
I could tell he was about to cry.
Jessica Groves and Daniel Groves are being charged with abduction, kidnapping, and interference of custody with a minor. Daniel Groves is also being charged with theft. Now, the case is still under investigation, and it will now go to the grand jury, now the grand jury might also add extra charges. So be sure to stay with us on air and online on our website at WOWKTV.com for the latest coverage on this developing story. For now, they're reporting live in Portsmouth. I'm Shannon Litton, 13 News, working for you.
Wow.
Wow.
Interesting. So, I wonder, what was the time frame? Because they said March. I'm not sure exactly. Does this have like a date on that video?
It says 3 years ago.
Tap back on actually. It might show the month.
Usually it doesn't, but okay.
Yeah, I do. 1 second. June. So from March to
2019?
So from March to June, so March, April, May, June, 3 months roughly. That is crazy. So what was obviously we won't get into it, but the reason for doing so? Like, I'm just wondering.
That's what we're gonna find out.
Like, there's always, if you don't want the child, it's 2 months. There's adoption. Don't you got family? Like, the reason to, especially a whale. I didn't even know those things still exist, to be honest. Like,
Wells?
When you walk outside and see a whale? Never.
All right, let me go put these on. Let me go put these on. I'm gonna pull up the jailhouse phone calls like Meg said. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do the court TV one. All right. Oh, sorry.
Friday morning, everybody. Welcome to Court TV. I am Ted Rollins. We do have a very busy day ahead for you on Court TV in Ohio. We are expecting both Jessica and Daniel Groves to testify today. Yesterday, the couple's teenage son, Dylan, took the stand and dealt a major blow to his father's defense. Testimony from Daniel Groves Jr. sidelined efforts by the defense to portray Daniel Groves Sr. as drug-free and foolishly unaware. Well, we understand that we are ready to roll in court. Let's take you into the courtroom in Ohio.
Wow.
And see what happens.
And if you'll step forward.
She's like Mariah Carey.
And will you raise your right hand for me, please? And do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. I said, don't she like Mariah
Please have a
Carey?
seat.
Not to me.
You didn't see how she looked like? Let me try it again. Like, if Mariah Carey was more Caucasian and old without, like, both
And if you'll step forward.
You don't see it? Right there! She like Mariah Carey.
And will you raise your right hand for me, please? And do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please have a seat.
Jessica, please state your name for the record.
Jessica Groves.
You can scoot your chair up there a little bit if you will. I would actually speak up to the court reporter.
Jessica, did you and you only cause the death of your son, Dylan Groves?
Yes.
Did Daniel Groves participate in the killing of Dylan?
No.
Was Daniel Groves aware of any of the injuries that you caused Dylan that may have led to his death?
No.
Hold on, I got
Did Daniel,
one more time.
Jessica, did you and you only cause the death of your son, Dylan Groves?
Yes.
Did Daniel Groves participate in the killing of Dylan?
No.
Was Daniel Groves aware of any of the injuries that you caused Dylan that may have led to his death?
No.
I think she's lying.
Did you hide all injuries that you caused Dylan?
What do you think? Do you think she's lying?
I have no idea.
What does she look like to you? Like, give us something, Najee. She's got to
I'm
be
trying to
lying.
watch a little bit more.
I mean, she just looks like she's crying and being on bullshit. I don't trust it. Let me go back and check these comments. Meg said you have to listen to the phone calls and their jail talks. That's why I call her the female Daryl. Meg also said Dylan wasn't 4 years old. He was 2 months old. Yeah, he was a baby. And if I remember correctly, he was born drug addicted. That's what they said in the news. In the news article. All right, let's get back to it.
From your husband?
Yes.
I'm going to go back a little bit.
Did you hide all injuries that you caused Dylan from your husband?
Yes.
You let her take a fall for him?
I'm going to object all these questions.
Sustained, rephrase your question.
We approach, Your Honor.
On that issue, you need to approach. Just rephrase your question.
Jessica Groves, did you only assist in the placement of Dylan's body after his death?
Sustained, rephrase your question, Mr. Stratton. No leading.
I have a second, Your Honor.
You may.
What's she crying for? She's going to cry. So no one sees Mariah Carey. Madison. Y'all don't see Mariah Carey in this lady.
I'm thinking that you by yourself on this one.
Guys, do any of y'all see a little bit of Mariah Carey in this lady? I'm not saying it as a compliment. I'm just saying, don't she kind of look like her? Like right in the eyes and mouth? How can y'all not see this? I don't get it. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's trying to save her and enable her husband, and she definitely looks like Mariah Carey. That's what she said. Nefertiti said, "Yeah, I think he and his lawyer got her to take the fall, but our girl prosecutor Joey was not having it. And yeah, she does look like Mariah Carey." Maddie said, "Hi, all you beautiful people." Madison said, "I've only seen clips of this before, never looked into it. Great choice. And yeah, she looks like Mariah Carey." Let's see. Meg Green said, "Jessica has a blowout on cross-examination against the prosecution. That's also very similar to Daryl. She didn't come here for the fake crying." Oh, I'm ready for that. Let's go. I definitely want to see that shit. Let's see.
Basically, all the questions so far have been leading, and the prosecution not putting up with that. And the strategery behind that, of course, is because they don't want to open the door too much. They just want Jessica Groves, to get up there and say, "No, I didn't do it. No, my husband had nothing to do with it," and leave it at that. Joining me in studio, watching this all transpire, Melissa Redmond, former prosecutor and law professor, and Anastasios Menetes, criminal defense attorney, as we watch what's taking place here. Give us, what are you seeing here? It sounds like the defense wants everything here. They want to be able to put her up there, but not really put her up there.
Right. They really want to just call her to exonerate her husband, and so he can go home and take care of their 14-year-old without getting into too much detail about how she harmed the baby.
But that's not how the rules are set
Exactly.
out.
Exactly. The defense has to ask open-ended questions, just as the prosecutor would have to on direct.
What do you think? So how, as a defense attorney, how do you handle this?
Well, you try to be careful. You don't want to ask about anything that you don't want the state to ask about, because if you do, then that and it.
All right, let me just fast forward time. You can grab the reins, my friend.
Concurred, Nefertiti. Concurred.
I'm all right. I don't know for sure this is good. I think I need to read what this is. Go ahead. It's okay. I'm just going to look, make sure we got a good one.
We caught up. You want to go back to the playlist?
Let's see if I can get to what Meg was talking about. I would talk to y'all while I'm looking this up. I can't do two things at once. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. You want to at least try to keep our babies engaged while I look this up? I'm trying to find what Meg was talking about.
Let's go to the recap one. That recapped all of them, the whole story.
I know. I'm just trying to find the one that Meg was talking about. Just give me 1 second. Ooh, here we go. I found it. I think I saved this. I'm just gonna get it up just in case. We got something? Something came in? All right, what was this last comment? Not you didn't read it out loud. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see. Maybe there's a little resemblance in the eyes, but only a little. Oh, that's why Najee didn't read it out loud, because it was in agreement with me. Yes, Meg, something's going on there. So, hi, the real Patrice.
What's up, Patrice?
Naj, Reina, Meg, Nefertiti. Hello, baby girl. And then Long Crime. Yes, that's what I just pulled up, Meg. Yes. So, Long Crime Network Groves trial, day 4. Fireworks Groves on stand. That's the one we have. It's only 11 minutes. We're going to watch it. Make sure y'all comment. If you're coming in, make sure you're liking. I just want to make sure we're communicating with you guys things today. Thank you. Let's go.
Please be seated. Excuse me.
Oh, I'm coughing.
Back on the record in 19 CR 586 A and B, State of Ohio versus Daniel Groves and State of Ohio versus Jessica Groves. Counsel and the parties are back in the courtroom, as are the jurors and alternate jurors in this matter. Mr. Tiemann, the state may call their next witness.
Your Honor, with the admission of the state's exhibits, the state of Ohio would rest its case at this time.
The state of Ohio has rested its case at this time. Mr. Bryan. Mr. Stratton, is the defendant Jessica Groves prepared to offer their case?
Yes, we are.
Ms. Scott, is the defendant Daniel Groves prepared following to offer his case?
We are, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Stratton, you may call your first witness.
Your Honor, we call Jessica Groves to the stand.
And if you'll step forward.
That's the one we just saw a portion of.
Raise your right hand for me, please. And do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please have a seat.
If this is what we just saw, I'm going to fast forward a little.
Jessica, please state your name for the record.
Jessica Groves.
You only cause the death of your...
Yeah, it's the one we just saw a little bit of.
I have a second, Your Honor.
You may.
I'm going to comment that I think it's weird that she's crying and she killed her own child. You got anything for us?
Just want to watch.
Huh?
Just want to watch.
Counsel approach.
It just mutes at this part. It just gets quiet.
Jessica Groves, the injuries that Dylan sustained happened on what date?
March 27th.
Dylan died on what date?
March 28th.
As she previously testified, Patricia Kraft said that she had looked at Dylan. Did she do anything else?
Objection. Leading.
Your Honor, did Patricia Kraft do anything else to examine Dylan? Where did you take Dylan after he died?
To the well. He was at our house for a couple days.
And then where did you take him?
To the well.
Did you murder Dylan Groves? Did you murder Dylan Groves?
Not intentionally.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Stratton, Ms. Scott, you wish to cross-examine the witness?
Not this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
Does the state wish to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Hutchinson, you may inquire.
Thank you. Probably. This is the one that everybody loves. I already like her. Her face.
Tell the jury how you killed this baby.
It was an accident.
Not your excuse. How did you murder this baby? How did you cause these injuries?
Down a jury.
I have sit here and admitted.
Answer the question, please. How did you cause these injuries?
It was an accident.
Not your excuse for what happened. How did you cause these injuries? How did you cause those rib fractures?
By dropping him.
By dropping him. How did you cause that first 2-inch skull fracture?
The first 2-inch skull fracture. I just want to pause, but I think it's important for us to like engage. But what's the prosecutor's name? Because she came in like, bitch. She walked up like, I guess. And she's like, tell them how you killed your baby. Tell them how you murdered your child. I said it was, and then she said, I just sat here and admitted. Who cares? How did you do it? How'd you do it?
That lady is savage. She needs to be on a majority of people cases. Like, not trying to baby her, not trying to ask no warm-up questions. Straight to the point. Let's see. That's what we just read.
I never saw that one.
Trial day 3, debt.
Detective.
Cornell.
Conkill.
Jailhouse. Thanks. Jailhouse phone calls. Roughly 5 to 25 minutes, I think. It's been a while.
That's the one we're going to look at next.
Okay.
You skipped Neff. You skipped Neff. Honestly, I think he did it and she helped cover it up and take the fall. I have to disagree, Neff. I think they're both guilty, but I think she was the violent one with the baby. And he was neglectful and just stood by and allowed it. Damn. Can you scroll down? Is that it? Wow. And then that's our girl, Julie. Julie's a fucking beast. Okay, Julie.
Remember?
Let's see what this last question was.
How did you cause that first 2-inch skull fracture?
I don't remember.
How did you cause that?
Real quick, only because I see that our baby Kathy's here. Hey, mama. Give her the horn.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Kathy, I'm sorry you have a migraine. We miss you. We love you. We adore you. But I'm glad you be listening. She said, remember to like and subscribe. Mama's always on it with us. Thank you, Kathy. We're happy to see you. But I'm sorry you have a migraine. Drink some water and turn the lights down low. And we'll try not to yell.
Appreciate the $5 super chat. She says she'll be listening on the TV.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
All right, Mama. We'll get back to it. And so I only wanted to stop just because I know she probably won't be engaging that much. I didn't want her to log off. Let's just do this one more time. Okay, let's see what this little lion host said. Go ahead.
How did you cause that first 2-inch skull fracture?
2-inch skull fracture.
I don't remember.
How did you cause that 1-inch skull fracture?
It had to be from dropping him.
How did you cause that complete upper arm fracture?
Nothing that I ever did was intentional.
I'm not asking for your excuse. How did you cause that complete upper arm fracture? Tell the jury.
I have to live with this for the rest of my life.
How did you cause that?
You have devoured my family.
Ms. Groves, you answer the questions that are asked of you. You understand?
I've admitted to my guilt.
How did you?
And I have to live without my children. I'm done talking to you.
You are talking to me because you're sitting on the witness stand. Tell them how you caused that injury.
second.
This lady is savage.
Snapping.
She don't care about your feelings. She shouldn't.
I'm not asking for your excuses.
The fact, like, she's bringing up these things saying, I admitted to my guilt. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. As if somebody cares.
As if we give a fuck, girl. Then she said, I have to live without my children. You killed one. What, you want access to kill the others? Sorry, go ahead.
The baby is now gone from clearly your wrongdoing, regardless if you said it's on purpose or not. But you said it's because you dropped them. But they're bringing up all these other arm fractures and all these other situations that's going on. And your response is, I don't want to talk to you no more. I got to live with this for the rest of my life. As if, like, you didn't know that. As if, like...
I mean, you were going to live the rest of your life without getting caught for it.
You were going to live with it for the rest of your life regardless if anybody knew what happened or not. Like, it was a wrap. So just because she's asking you now, because you got caught, like, now it's supposed to be leave you alone or let you, you know...
Just leave
what they call
me
it?
alone.
Let you, what's the word?
Live in peace?
No, when you mourn, like let you mourn as if like something happened to your baby outside of you.
All right. Facts, Naj. So we have a super chat from our baby girl, Meg. Where is our Bendy? Because she hates that horn. Meg, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you always. And we certainly appreciate you giving us the story because, baby.
Yeah, this is... I can tell, like, it's something wrong with her. The way she just switched up right there. I'm sure this is probably not the worst. I don't know. Maybe not. But, like, the way that she just switched up, was just crying and then went into, I'm done talking to you.
No, you're not, because you're on that witness stand. That's what Mama said. Let's go. Which one is it?
All right.
I've admitted to my guilt.
How did you
And I have to live without my children. I'm done talking to you.
You are talking to me because you're sitting on the witness stand. Tell them how you caused that injury.
Where is this at? This has to be... This is either like South or this is like Iowa.
It's South.
It's like Iowa or like...
Maybe it is Iowa. I don't know. But there's South Iowa. They're Southern, obviously.
It's something.
You are talking to me.
So I'm done talking to you.
I'm done talking to you. I love those accents. They're so cute.
It's interesting.
But she ain't cute. She's a little bitch.
Judge, I ask you to instruct the witness to answer the question.
Ms. Groves,
Elkhart.
by testifying, you're subject to cross-examination. You have to answer the questions on cross-examination that are relevant to these proceedings. This question is a relevant question. You will answer the question at this time.
Oh, stop it.
Side note, let's rewind for a second. But I like all the profile updates. I know it's been
everybody's out here. Elkhart.
Got the
with the
tie,
what is that?
The dress suit.
A salt and pepper beard, my friend.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. They're in Ohio.
I knew it was
Ohio
one
gets very country.
I said Ohio, Iowa, or somewhere south. I knew it had to be. Did I not, chat?
You said Iowa.
Did I say Ohio? Drop a 1 in the chat if I said Ohio.
I'm not saying you didn't.
Somebody drop a 1 in the chat.
I'm not saying you didn't. I just want to know why we have 10 people and only 7 likes. Y'all show us some love.
Drop some
Give
likes.
us a little love.
Also drop a 1 if I said Ohio.
Oh my God. I still haven't got my Mariah Carey.
I need my back. I need y'all to have
You
my
don't
back.
need your back.
Mm-hmm.
I hurt my back. I broke my back.
Instruct the witness to answer the question.
Ms. Groves, by testifying, you're subject to cross-examination. You have to answer the questions on cross-examination that are relevant to these proceedings. This question is a relevant question. You will answer the question at this time.
Okay.
And answer to the last question. Ms. Hutchinson, step back for a minute.
That's how probably your baby was crying when you were killing it, you fucking freak. Sorry. So they gonna mute this?
To you to not discuss this case amongst yourselves.
They're removing the jury.
Recess. Will remind you of my earlier admonition to you to not discuss this case amongst yourselves or with anyone else. Do not permit anyone to discuss it with you or in your presence. It is your duty not to form or express an opinion on this case until it is finally submitted to you. Ms. Groves, you should remain seated where you're at. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you are excused at this time.
Girl, shut up. Shut the hell up with your nasty self. You freaking child unaliver.
Meg Green says, example, poor me, I feel so bad, I'm crying. I feel so bad, I'm crying. I don't know anything, but I know it was an accident. It's your fault, you're hurting me, you're the bad guy here, etc. Yeah, it's almost as if like she's playing the role of you're making me feel bad or you're making it worse because you're asking me these questions. I do like how direct and like how straightforward she was, because some of the people, you know how some of the they'll get up there and they'll ask like warm up questions or they'll try to go for like a setup. She went straight in. For the I was gonna say the KILL, but she went straight in, right, for the bucket. Wait, isn't she doing a lot of crying? Awfully dry face. Yeah.
Here's my thing. Even if her face was wet, I wouldn't think she was crying about the baby. I'd be thinking she's crying about the fact that she no longer will be living in the real world with like real regular people. I would assume she's crying about some shit that has nothing to do with killing her child. Because you were fine going months and months and months without anyone ever knowing because you were so selfish. If it was an actual accident, like, you'd have to face the consequences of your accident. I mean, there's been things I've done where I was like, ooh, I accidentally bumped into that person's car. You know what I do when I accidentally hit someone's car and they're not around? No, I write a fucking note with my phone number and my information. I'd be like, call me. I'm sorry. Because I be feeling like, you know, like, when you make a mistake, if you really are a good person with good moral character, you don't drive off. You put a note. You say, I'm so sorry I hit your car. You're not around. Let me tell you how to contact me so you're not fucking screwed. You know, so if you accidentally do something like that to your baby, you don't take them to the hospital to try to revive them. You don't that's how it's like when you don't do anything to resuscitate or to bring your child back alive if you accidentally harmed them. To me, that makes you very guilty, like really guilty. One time I heard Zoe on an accident, our dog, and I literally was like, I feel like they need to lock me up. You know how sometimes I be dropping her. She's a bouncy dog though. She's a bouncy dog. So, and I don't drop her like, I don't throw her or nothing. You know, sometimes like I drop her and she'd be landing a little weird. I'd be like, ugh. I felt like I should have went to jail. I hurt my little baby on accident.
The way you put that,
it sounds bad. Anyway,
I don't throw her like hard when I throw her. It's like
I don't throw her at all.
She laid on her feet when I throw her. You know, it's like
she's like a cat. But the point is, sometimes she just forget it. Okay, let me go find Meg's comment about where to find it. Meg's. Okay, did you have any thoughts while I look for this? Because I forget what's the title. Okay, there it is.
Saddle. Let's see what else we got.
Hold on, don't move nothing. I'm trying to pull this up.
Yeah, drop some videos in here. If y'all have some like highlights and things that y'all know where she say certain things, or certain things y'all want us to take a look at for this case specifically.
Guys, I'm so embarrassed with what I just did. Yeah, I'm blind as hell. So I'm trying to see the damn words. Cause can you make these bigger? I'm blind. You can't make it bigger? Oh.
Like, how much bigger?
I found it. 47 damn minutes. Okay. I got it. You said it's in like 5 to 25 minutes. Okay.
And Kathy says, real quick, I saw this trial. This couple is whacked. She turns on the fake crying like
AM.
AM.
AM is... Hold on. Amanda. Who's the girl? Who's the one with Johnny Depp?
Oh.
Amber Heard. No, that's not her.
No.
She's probably a fake snotter too. Who's AM?
Immediately? No.
Alex Murdaugh. Alex Murdaugh.
Oh.
Alex Murdaugh. It's gotta be.
She's probably a fake what is it?
Snotter. Like she probably can like snot. Like, you know, Viola Davis.
Oh, no.
Have y'all ever seen Viola Davis cry in a movie? Because, baby, Viola Davis gives you everything she's got. She gets the snot to come down. It's so nasty. But she could cry, and she always has snot going down, and it just be like real intense. Nice. Viola can cry, okay?
Nefertiti says, when brings...
Oh, I know what she's talking about. But first, we're going to do this.
Counter that
container.
Leave me alone, alright?
Fill her up.
Sounded very bad. Don't be too trusting of the timestamps on that jail. Okay, 3 to 25 minutes, maybe.
Okay, let me go pull it up.
And, I'll say Nefertiti. Elcar says Alex. Oh, he was saying who AM was as well.
Alex Murdaugh, for sure. It took me a second.
I still found it weird how they would call him Alec as if that's a short.
Watch the drip.
As if that's a short for Alex.
I think it is.
Right, but it's the same exact thing. You might as well just say Alex. It's not like it's spelt shorter. It's not like it's a shorter name. It takes just as much effort.
Maybe his name's Alexander.
Even more effort.
No, they just call him Alex Murdaugh. All right, let's get to it.
Next witness.
Your Honor, the state would call Detective Jody Conkle.
I mean, Jody's pretty too. Come on, girl.
Detective, raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give?
She looks like a WWE person.
The truth, so help you God.
Yes, Your Honor.
She reminds me of someone that could like really get down.
Hutchinson, you may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, if you would, introduce yourself to the jury and spell your last name for our record.
I'm sorry. Real quick. She looks completely different when she smiles. Like a whole different human being.
Yeah. I think maybe that's how they pronounce it. Well, they spelled it.
I spelled it with a C at some point, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Alex, Alex, and then Alec, Alec. I just found it interesting, but yeah.
Did y'all see how different she looks when she smiles? Like, so she's being nice to this lady, but she was looking at the other one like
she got hate in her heart.
Mama got a full RBF, but I like her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please have a seat. Ms. Hutchinson, you may inquire.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ma'am, if you would, introduce yourself to the jury and spell your last name for our record.
Okay, my name is Jody Conkle, Conkel.
Where are you currently employed?
A detective with the Scioto County Sheriff's Office.
Okay. And how long have you been employed with the Scioto County Sheriff's Office?
This March will be 27 years.
Okay. As a detective at the Scioto County Sheriff's Office, what are some of your job duties?
I have a lot of job duties. There's 4 detectives, so we're broken up into areas. So whatever area we have, we handle anything that's a felony. It could be and told me I know nothing. So at this point, I have no children's services reports. I have no reports from anybody. So I'll just where the child. Okay. So there's different things. It depends on the situation, but this, it's kind of like I'm fishing. The best way to describe it is because at this point, I don't know where the child is, if the child is dead, alive. I know nothing. So at this point, I have no children's services reports. I have no reports from anybody. So I'll just go in and talk and try to figure out what's going on, where the child may be. I had recently just came off a case very similar that I assisted the Portsmouth Police Department with. So in the back of my mind, I thought it could end bad.
Okay. You thought it could end bad?
Yes.
Okay. Who did you interview first?
Jessica.
Okay. If you would, describe to the members of the jury what her demeanor and appearance is as you see her there at the sheriff's office.
Very standoffish, cold, didn't really want to talk to me, kind of annoyed.
Were you making an effort to gain information about defendant Daniel Groves' whereabouts from her?
Absolutely.
Okay. And was she willing to provide you information about his whereabouts?
No, she said she had no idea where he was at.
Just get stitches. She ain't gonna
Were
snitch on her
you
man.
seeking to obtain information about baby Dylan's whereabouts?
Yeah, that was at that point, it was my main priority is, where is this child? Is he okay? Is he somewhere where we can go get him?
What did she tell you about where baby Dylan might be?
She told me she had no idea because Children's Services had picked him up, along with her other child.
How you gonna lie on CPS?
In your conversation with her, does she indicate what his well-being was?
Yeah, she said as far as she knows, he's fine.
Were you able to ascertain whether or not Children's Services had come and picked that baby up?
Yes, they had not.
Okay. Were you able to ascertain who Children's Services had placed that baby with? Was it both parents, one parent?
And throughout my investigation, I learned that Children's Services had placed him with the father only.
Okay. And did you gain some of that information through defendant Jessica Groves?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did she tell you where she was supposed to be living during this time frame?
Yeah, basically here, there, everywhere. Not in the home.
She acknowledged she was not supposed to be living in the home?
That is correct.
Okay. Did she express to you any medical or health concerns that could have harmed the baby?
No, as far as she knew, he was healthy.
Did you have a conversation with Jessica Groves about whether or not she was using illegal drugs at that time?
Yes, she denied all drug use.
Who did you interview after that?
Daniel.
Okay. Before we get there, so at the time you're
Meg, I'm gonna fast forward because I want to get to the
Groves,
jailhouse
Daniel
calls.
Groves is not in custody, is that right?
That is correct. An hour and
Where
13
is-
minutes.
And we all have different ways. Because that was the only two photographs that I could find.
Okay, there we go.
Let me hand you what's previously been marked as State's Exhibits 23, 22, and 23 for identification.
What's wrong? You were crackheads though. That lie would
Do
have
you
worked.
recognize those items?
Yes, these are pictures of baby Dylan that were inside the residence that I actually took photographs while inside the residence at their trailer.
Okay. And why did you take these photographs?
I took those photographs because that was the only two photographs that I could find inside the house of baby Dylan. One, so we would know what he looked like, and two, if we would need it for anything.
So if you look,
They have a overhead projector.
on the screen there, is that a photograph that you recognize?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And was that one of the photographs you took a photograph of at the residence?
Yes, it was.
Holy shit! He was born January 2019, and they had already snuffed him out by March.
It was 2 months.
Shit! Like, look at him. He couldn't even like make a. He could. What the fuck? That's scary.
State's Exhibit
Dito.
22. What about State's Exhibit 23?
Yes, that is another photograph of baby Dylan that I took a picture of while at the residence.
When you found nothing out there, did you go back and talk to either defendant?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who did you talk to first? Before we get...
I want to talk about this comment. Let me go on here. Meg said, denied drug use. Jessica, what do you want us to think? The baby was sneaking out of the womb to get drugs from the local dealer? Please, bitch. This is sad, man.
You gonna have to drug test me to prove it.
He was brand new, teeny tiny. I feel like I wish I hadn't seen the pictures because now I feel very sad. Because it's not like I didn't know he was a baby, but like, bro, he was a fucking baby.
Like, makes him more real.
He was a real little baby, like
2 months old.
Do you know that they can like fit in your palm sometimes? Like they would just be like
2 months don't sound as. It doesn't resonate as much as saying what it really was. He was 60 days old.
Right, like
he was here for 60 days on the planet.
You gonna take this baby out that young? Personally, I just feel like, I mean, regardless of the age, you know, you're a horrible, disgusting, horrible human, but 2 months?
Wait, so, can somebody give some insight as far as, like, what was the reasoning for them to do? Did they even get to that? Or is there some videos we could look at? Like, what was the reasoning for them to do what they did? Because clearly it wasn't a mistake. It wasn't something like she made a mistake and did. Like, what happened for them to, or her or he, to take these actions? Nefertiti says Jessica really tried to blame Dreamcatcher on his injuries. What does that mean?
A dream catcher. You know what a dream catcher is?
What?
So basically it's a circle where they weave like almost like a web. They like, you can like kind of put other things inside of it. It's a very common like thing to put above your bed in Native American cultures so that the bad dreams and everything gets caught in it. Mm-hmm. Good or bad, whatever.
Yeah. I was just assuming it was something like something more than that.
I mean, did he like fall on it or like I don't know.
Like I hope my native ancestors hunts the sheets out of her. Hopefully, something.
Not the sheet.
I would say that word with 2 E's instead of the I.
I have no clue why they did it. Because he was safe. His foster mom loved him so much. If they left him alone, he'd be safe and happy with the loving mother. Because they're devils. Okay, I got it. Because that's what the fuck it sounds like. That's crazy to me. Like, what a
Go back
gross ass human.
and talk to either defendant.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who did you talk to first? Before we get there, this whole search that you mentioned that went on for hours with the dogs, would that have been on June 11th?
Yes, that would be the 11th.
Okay. And then on June 12th, you would have had an opportunity to interview the defendants again?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Who did you interview first?
I believe on the 12th that it was maybe Jessica.
Hi, Cindy Lou.
I'm not sure. Daniel.
Okay. During that conversation, does Defendant Groves admit to you that the story about CPS was a lie?
Yes, he does.
Okay. Does he deny that he lied about the location of the baby's body?
That is correct. He told me that that was the location of the baby. His stories kept changing so much, it was kind of hard to keep up, but yes, he did deny that.
Okay. And he repeatedly asked to speak to his wife, is that correct?
Yes, he wanted to speak to Jessica, was worried about her well-being, and wanted to make sure she was okay.
Did you accommodate that request?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Are these video interviews that you conduct at the Sheriff's Office recorded?
Yes, they are. Every interview I do in the office is recorded from start to finish.
Okay, video and audio?
That is correct, yes.
Okay. So let me hand you what's going to be marked as State's Exhibit.
Let's go. Let's go. This is the part we've been waiting on.
75. Identification. Do you recognize the item I've just handed you?
Yes, this is a copy of the meeting where I allowed Daniel and Jessica to talk inside of our interview room.
Okay. That also, you said, starts out with you talking to Daniel?
Yes, I started out talking to Daniel, and like I said, he was very concerned about her and if she was doing okay. He wanted to speak to her. I told him that if she wanted to speak, there's no expectation of privacy in the jail. So I'm like...
Let me interrupt you just for a second. Have you had an opportunity to review all these interviews?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And you provided those copies to the Office of the Prosecuting Attorney?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Is that a true and accurate representation of your interviews out there that day?
That is accurate, yes.
And the conversation between the two defendants?
Yes.
Okay. While the defendants are in the interview room together, where are you?
Okay, while they're in the interview room together, they're in there. We also have a viewing room, so it's right beside it, so we can actually watch it live. So if we've got someone in there, or say another detective's doing an interview, we can sit there and watch, so we can see it and we can hear it.
Come on, man.
Let me refer you to the screen and ask you if you recognize this video that hopefully will pop up.
Wow.
I promised the judge that I tested this out while you were gone.
On our machine, that's how it looks when it's burnt onto a disc.
Okay. And so this is the date and time that you would have conducted that interview?
That is correct, yes.
When he was
Do you
still a
recognize the
crackhead.
individual on the screen there?
Yes, that is Daniel Groves.
Okay. And is this the same interview that you would have conducted that day that you reviewed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Your Honor, we might have finished the bench.
Autumn Rain. Hey, girl. Oh, hell no.
Gentlemen, sorry, we're continuing to deal with those legal issues from earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, in this case, you will hear testimony concerning a recording that was made in this matter. Listening aid, only listening aid.
I'm fast forwarding y'all for the sake of us getting to this recording.
I can make something. Ask the court reporter to keep that.
Maybe I should go here. Go ahead, baby boy.
So, Meg Green said, Naj, I've also wondered the same.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
But we'll never get a comprehensive motivation because it doesn't exist.
Yep.
Then she said they missed Dylan enough to get him back, but then hated him because he wouldn't stop crying and ruined their high. Oh, well, that actually...
I thought you read it when we just pulled this up.
We usually read them out loud. So...
You weren't reading it? Why didn't you say nothing? I felt so bad about it, I didn't even feel like saying it.
So, that doesn't necessarily... It's not a... Alright, this is what I'm trying to say. It makes sense in their situation, being high, like being stupid, like being just a ignorant individual. I can see that be a reason for why people that are on crack or something out of their mind, they be like, oh, he won't shut up. He won't shut up. Like that type of stuff being like out of your mind. But that's the stupidest. No, not nothing towards you, Meg Green, right? I get where you're putting that. But if this is the reason why they did it, this has to be the craziest reason for not just killing a person, but a baby. Because that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't see no other reason. Nobody has said anything. Nobody has given any context for why they would do such a thing. It's a baby, so what other reasons do you have to do what you did to it? So this is kind of where I was going as well. Like, getting rid of him because you're high and he probably wouldn't stop crying. What other reasons would you have to, you know, off your child?
Ooh, that's right. I remember this. These two idiots basically self-snitched. Exactly. And we have the real Patrice, Cindy Lou, Autumn Rain, Nefertiti, Meg, Elcar, Kathy in the house. Off subject, but ain't Bert CD illegal word for making a copy of a compact disc? Yes.
I haven't seen CDs in like 15 years. I used to burn them though, illegally.
Sorry, my bad. I must have been thinking of another video with those timestamps. Yeah, girl, because I was waiting for it, but it's okay. I thought I would stick my beacon here really quick, just about to drive home. Hopefully you guys are still on in 20 minutes. If not, much love to everyone. Yeah, girl, we miss you. And that's so cute to say the beak.
That's funny.
Yeah, I hear you. So, no, I think it's more like a I hate this word. Hold on. Colloquial word that most people know and understand. I think it only becomes illegal when you are talking about copyright media.
Yeah.
Colloquial. Say it.
Colloquial.
Why can you say it and I can't? It's not normal. Colloquial. I said it right?
Yeah, it's close.
Not just being a hater today, y'all. Just disregard the negative energy. Meg Green, I'm with you, Naj. It's an evil, vile, stupid motivation. But I think that's as close as we'll ever understand. Because you can't understand some shit that you're not, ever. So.
It's wild. It's like, because the only reason she's going to give is what she already said, which was it was a mistake. Or what did she say? She said...
accident.
It was an accident. That's all she kept saying.
It was an accident. I already admitted it was an accident. It was an accident.
So it's like, I guess, like you said, man, you just have to come to your own conclusion based off of the information that you do have. And the information that we do have is she did it. Clearly, there was multiple injuries in multiple places on the baby. So dropping him wasn't the only reason for it to happen.
You said it right, Reina. When you slow it down, it gets harder to say. You just have to force it out. Look. Never mind. That goes with some other stuff. Thank you, girl. All right, let's get to the next one. Sorry, y'all. I had to have a private moment with Dodgy to say something silly. He didn't find it funny. Obviously. Yeah, what did y'all end up saying? Come on, I'm ready.
How old is he?
Oh. Look.
You have right for me? Detective Conkle, you just asked him if he was feeling better. What was that in reference to?
Because he was very sick and they gave him some stuff in the jail to make him feel better, to help it. It's easier. It doesn't make it go away, but it helps you come down off the drugs and you're not as sick.
Do you know what that consists of over there?
Yeah, basically what it is, it's motion sickness, and I'm not a physician, I don't have a legal name, but it's motion sickness medication along with Imodium. It just makes it easier on them.
Okay. Is that common practice over at the jail?
Yes.
They make that requested and is withdrawing?
Yes, it is.
She looks like my employee. One of my employees.
Silent, anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you are being questioned. You cannot afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you before the question if you wish. You understand that? I know you're getting sick of hearing it, but I'm sorry. What's going on? They said you want to talk to me?
Well, when am I going to get moved to the range?
Oh, you're not on the range yet?
No, they
okay.
kept me up there. And every time I asked, He says it's up to you, and I told him that you told him yesterday I was good to go back there.
Yeah, I did. I told him right in front of you. I'll see what the holdup is at, and I'll make that happen. Do you think? Are you sure that's where you put it? Because, like I said, we've still got people out there looking and haven't found nothing. Just because we want to validate your story that you are.
I'm serious. I wouldn't. Trust me. I wouldn't even tell you. I wouldn't even told you nothing if I wasn't gonna tell you.
Well, and that's what I said too.
I would not even. I would not even told you that.
Okay, and you don't.
Why would I tell you that and not tell you the truth? I mean,
right.
What would it benefit me?
No, and that's what I said. Well, and you said that stone thing she bought for her mom. When her mom passed away.
You all notice that, like, I'm kind of struggling to understand what he's saying. And I think the captions are as well, because they're only captioning her words, not his. So I was hoping I can see what he's saying, but I'm really struggling to hear this.
I wouldn't trust me. I wouldn't even tell you. I wouldn't even told you nothing if I wasn't gonna tell you.
Well, and that's what I said too.
I would not even. I would not even told you that.
Okay, and you don't.
Why would I tell you that and not tell you the truth? I mean,
right.
What would it benefit me?
No, and that's what I said. Well, and you said that stone thing she bought for her mom. When her mom passed away.
It's 7 years ago now.
Oh, she just now bought it.
No, it was actually on like an easel thing.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
And the thing tore up. And we just took the stone off.
Okay. And you didn't bury it or anything. Okay. We're just trying to, because if we can find something, it's going to validate your story that.
Trust me, like I said, I wouldn't even said nothing if I wasn't going to say it.
No, I know, and that's what I said.
Why would I even tell you if I wasn't going to tell you where it was at? I mean, how that would benefit me?
Right. Now people start saying, "Why would I?" I believe they're lying.
Saying, yeah, that's what I said when you're asking him. Are you sure that's where you took the baby? And he's saying, I wouldn't have told you something like that. Do you believe at that time that he's being honest with you?
No, I do not believe he's being honest.
Okay. Why are you saying that to him?
Why am I saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to, get him to tell me the truth. Where is this baby? Where is it at? To see, if his story stays the same, if it changes, just to get more information.
Oh, I know. And that's what I said. And we drug you out there in the middle of nowhere, but I just wanted to make sure. How big is that? How far does that go up in there, that property?
It just goes up to the top of the hill, and then on the other side of the hill, they're cutting timber.
Okay.
And they've been cutting timber.
And all that state property out there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of state property in there.
Okay. And I think you're going to court for arraignment tomorrow, 10 o'clock, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I went to video court.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew or not. So, because I know you've been kind of sick, so I want to make sure you was up to speed on that.
I'm going to talk to Jessica.
Well, you're going to be in court together tomorrow for sure. I know that, and I'll ask him about that. And this main thing, let's get you put on the range, because I thought you was already there. I don't know why he didn't do that. Who did we talk to, Wing?
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit so we can get to when he's with his wife.
Nefertiti, I agree. Reina doesn't know who Boomhauer is, so I'll introduce it.
Man, I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. It's like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. And nobody see it, nobody don't even happen. If the baby born into this world, and they don't got their friends and got no nothing.
That's Boomhauer. That's about
Is that Beavis and Butthead?
King of the Hill.
Oh, it looked like Beavis and Butthead.
Identical, he did, yeah. That's exactly what I was hearing, and I couldn't understand none of it. But yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Meg says something underneath that.
He took to take.
Najee, why do you read everything so perfect? Like, he tried to take them to false locations of the body, and now he's denying, lying, and misleading them. He took to take them. She just was writing a little fast.
My brain don't work like that. Go ahead.
Hey. Okay, he basically said, why would I not tell you where the baby was if I wasn't there? What are y'all looking at, Jessica? Look at your fate. It's giving OJ. If I did it. I mean, why would I tell you that I did it if I didn't do it? Like, what? Yeah, that's Boomhauer. All right, let's get back to it. I think I'm at the part where they're gonna come in.
Hey, I told her, you come on in, that the reason that we're doing this is because you've cooperated and done everything you're supposed to. She can have drinks. Just no touching, kissing, making out, because I'm doing this as a favor, okay? She can have some of your drinks or whatever. But just don't, no making out, kissing, hugging, okay? Does that seem fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm so fucking worried about you. I've been on their ass for 2 fucking days to see you. I've been riding like a motherfucker, man, and I've been pissed. I got pissed at fucking Jody. I told her, because she told me the last 2 days I was going to get to see you, and she fucking didn't.
I asked and they told me there was absolutely no way that I could.
I'm sorry, now hold on.
And I've been pissed. I got pissed at fucking Jody. I told her, because she told me the last 2 days I was going to get to see you, and she fucking didn't.
I asked and they told me there was absolutely no way that I could see you at all.
One more time.
That men and
I heard what he said. He said he asked if he could see her, and she said it's gonna take 2 days.
I want to hear him.
She told me the last 2 days I was going to get sick. I've been on their ass for 2 fucking days to see you. I've been riding like a motherfucker, man, and I've been pissed. I got pissed at fucking Jody. I told her, because she told me the last 2 days I was going to get to see you, and she fucking didn't.
I asked and they told me there was absolutely no way that I could see you at all. That men and women were not allowed to see each other, period.
Well, Jody promised me the first fucking day that night they brought me in here, I was going to get to see you. Then she told me I could see you in the morning. Well, and then in the morning, then they took me out to the house and shit. Had me out there all fucking day. And then we got back, she was supposed to,
What'd they have you out to the house for?
going over fucking shit. And
I've been so worried about the dogs. I've tried to call Linda. I couldn't even get a spoon until today.
No, they ain't even fucking cooked. They still got me. They've been holding me up and holding the whole time. I ain't even been up back on the range. I went up in the fucking holding cell where the lights are on all the fucking time. That's another thing I want to talk to Jody about now, because they supposed to put me back there last night and they wouldn't fucking do it.
What are they charging you with?
Kidnapping, abduction, and another misdemeanor.
You had court this morning?
Video court.
I had video court yesterday morning. My bond's $100,000.
Kidnapping, good month. What else do you got?
Kidnapping, abduction, and
3 things I got.
And something fooling with custody, something misdemeanor 4, felony 4, and a felony 1.
I think my abduction is felony 3. So,
maybe it is.
This guy right here is the same dude.
Yes.
He looks like I'll be honest, I would have never.
He cut his hair so it could look less ridiculous.
Right, no, I get it, but like he cut his hair and gained his weight, probably gonna have access to his UDIGs, so he just gained some pounds. But if he ever, I want to say get out, because hopefully no, that's not the case. But if he gets access to jobs, he will be the perfect candidate for cartoon voiceovers. I am struggling not to laugh by the way this guy is talking. I probably understood maybe 2 words max of what this guy has said. But after he's bringing up, you have the right to remain silent so they can swap drinks. Okay. He is the voice of Hank Hill. He's Boomhauer for sure, with a little bit of Hank. Your kid is dead and you're more worried about the dog.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, this is fucking crazy. I'm just like really disturbed by it all.
Remember, these 2 killed their baby, and they'll only cry about themselves and how bad things are for them. That's all I've heard is about them. Zero concern for their kids, but they care about the lights and the dogs. This is wild. Because, yeah, all I heard her say was about her bond, what she's being charged with.
What are they charging you with?
This is some ridiculous stuff. This is crazy. Like, nothing about, there's no crime, nothing, nothing that's bringing them together about this baby that was there for 60 days and no longer there. Like, it's all about them. Literally all about them.
Sorry, animal lover. What are you worried about? Dogs at this point? He got off the drugs in jail, so he gained weight.
Yeah, because he probably wasn't eating at all when he was on them drugs.
The drugs was eating the food.
Eating him.
Right.
His body was fat
he ate, I'm sure.
They killed their newborn, and they don't show any remorse or grief even between them. That's what I'm saying. Between the two themselves. Like, it's literally about their specific situations. I forgot who said it above, but like just about what they're dealing with. Like, nothing that's... And maybe they didn't know that they were being recorded or video, but one would think you would like...
The detective said that the detective said there is no privacy when you're in jail, and then let them come together. And these niggas still started talking like this. Sorry.
That's ridiculous.
Sorry, but I'm just saying, like, are y'all serious right now?
That's ridiculous.
I try not to say that word.
Honestly, that's not even what I was laughing at.
I'm laughing at myself for
No, I get
like,
it, but like
dang.
it's such a second nature, But
when I think of stupid shit, I think of that word.
Yeah, I mean it's normal, it's regular. Anyways,
go ahead.
But like the fact that you felt comfortable being in a holding cell or investigation room, whatever they call it, like to just have normal dialogue and not think to at least try to play a role or at least make it look like you have some sort of like care or understanding or regrets, remorse, something. Like y'all just talking about what y'all got to deal with. Just wait.
Yeah, she's saying we stopping right now. We ain't got time. Cause
golly, you only get a private combo with your lawyer.
I love this picture of Nev. I want. I'm like a fan. I'm like, I want to do it like that. And she has like.
Yeah. Let's pause. She
fangirling. Go ahead, Nev. You're so cute.
How many pics do y'all take to get the perfect one?
One.
That's rare. Very rare.
Reina, shit happens. Listen, I be trying to keep my language right.
Oh,
but y'all like my family now. It's just us. It's just us. Like, it's us. It's us, man. Wait, I don't know Cindy Lou that well. I'm sorry, Cindy. But I know the rest of them.
It is what it is.
I also been drinking a little. All right, let's get back to it. You ready?
I think that I don't know what I'm gonna do if Meg is saying just wait, because I thought this was about as worse as it was gonna get. But let's just finish. Let's see what's about to pop up next.
What else you got?
Kidnapping, abduction, and
three things I got.
And something fooling with custody, something misdemeanor 4, felony 4, and a felony 1.
I think my abduction was a felony 3. For some reason.
Maybe it is a felony 3.
Why they so synchronized?
She copied him. She got her ring on. She do.
This is the stupidest shit. Oh my god.
Ow! Ow! My toe. I just heard they told me you said he was dead or something like that, right? Is that what they said?
This is like criminals gone wrong, or like This is embarrassing.
Well,
I know that's why they're sitting there like this.
10:23.
They're
We
like,
got
God damn, they recorded this. God damn. Look at me, my hair won't comb. Shit. This is horrible.
My hair wasn't combed. What?
Yeah, the voice.
Okay.
What were you having? W pod?
I ain't gonna lie, I give them a little bit of credit. They may be stupid, but
they got some good whispering skills.
I don't understand what they saying. They look real stupid. Maybe they could figure it out with the cops, but I don't know what they saying. So
maybe it sounded easier if you were there, because I'm like, to me, sound like they talk about some shit.
I just hear some
I don't know what they talk about, but they talk about some shit.
Do y'all know? Drop it in the comments. Do y'all know what they were saying? I can't hear them, but I just hear them saying they told me.
I feel like they're gonna interpret this later, so I need to keep going.
I'm in a cell by myself.
I didn't know. She told me that she thought you was on W pod.
They told me that our faces were gonna be all over the news.
Who told you that?
And that I was gonna be the most hated woman
Who told you that?
in here, so they put me in a cell by myself to keep me safe.
Who told you that?
Jody. She said that your face, my face, and Dylan's face would be all over the news. That we were wanted for kidnapping and abduction, and they were looking for our little boy.
Our little boy.
And that we would be the most wanted people in Scioto County. So they were putting me somewhere safe so that the other women wouldn't, because I was going to be the most hated woman in this place.
So this is before they found out, before the cops found out that they were actually the murderers. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So no one knows that they have, that's why they're not being charged with murder yet. They haven't found the baby.
Oh, that's the stupidest. I'm telling you. Pause right quick.
She's back whispering.
Wait, before we continue, good people, we got 12 people in the chat. We need at least 10 likes. Because I know at least 3 to 4 of y'all I knew. All right, y'all just coming in. So please tap that like button.
You might not be commenting, but you watching.
You watching. Hit that like button. It's free. It'll take you about...
Now she got his personality back.
So this is crazy. I didn't have that context. The fact that all this was happening, I didn't think about it. Thank you.
Hi. Someone actually did a like. Thank you. Sometimes I just be forgetting. I don't even think about it. Thank you. Appreciate you.
The fact that they... Oh, Neff,
it was you.
You is just from the jump, Neff.
You are our first comment.
See, that's why we gotta remember. You was here.
What? Neff. Wait, was it Neff or she say I already did it? Because that's funny if it was a Neff.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Never see you tell us if it was you, because that's fucking hilarious. Okay, go ahead.
So, I didn't have the context that all this was happening. This little that this was happening prior to the videos that we watched already, because I forgot that sometimes we don't watch the videos in sequence. We watch them
just watching the cool shit,
you know, jumping and such. So the fact that they did
she was our first like, my bad, boo. I was about to say no, that was funny
because we got a like and then you said I liked, so it looked like you were the one that did just like this. Anyways,
Daryl levels of stupid.
Honestly, this may be pushing. This might be beyond.
Yeah, so Daryl was stupid, but he was also kind of like smart stupid.
He was stupid in court.
No, but he was like smart stupid. Like he knew how to like be so stupidly manipulative that it kind of got like you like.
Right, like he was stupid from the point of like trying to be smart. Like his stupid was
trying to be slick,
right?
Not actually just
not just
stupid.
Like dumb stupid. Like this is just dumb stupid.
Like why are y'all in the jail whispering about the shit?
Like if y'all are there, like one they planned.
Actually, Daryl did actually do some dumb shit. He actually had a jail call where he was like bragging.
Right, but I'm talking
about
about like the fact that both of them are there together and they dropped y'all in the same room and y'all think y'all got privacy and y'all gonna go back and forth and try to whisper and then start talking out loud and then go back to a whisper.
Mm-hmm.
Like, golly.
Meg, stop.
Nah, that was dumb. Remember when he had the murder car.
Meg said, nah, baby. Nah, yeah. He was dumb. Remember when he had the murder car in this dumb video? That rap video was fucking hilarious.
She called the boy Darnell.
Darnell? Is that what she called him? She did call him Darnell. Nefertiti, stop. I thought that was Meg. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Hold on, let me go. Airglow, welcome. They were badly addicted to drugs. Baby, we know that now because this is some crazy shit.
Side note, there was just a video of Ladero back in court. I think it was like 4 days ago. Maybe we'll just do like a quick video on it and then
follow up.
Yeah. But back in court about, I think it was about the when he hit his baby mama or something like that with the car or whatever. Like the boy got
that
like,
one's still going on
life or whatever. But like they dragging Lil Daryl through the mud. So
girl, she said Darnell. That was so funny, Lil Daryl. All right, let's get. How about I miss anything? Oh, the real Patrice, our little baby, said Daryl was a hot mess.
He was.
Let's get back to it. Let's just, everybody, open your ears and lean in, because we got to hear this.
And that we would be the most wanted people in Scioto County. So they were putting me somewhere safe so that the other women wouldn't, because I was going to be the most hated woman in this place.
I said I didn't know where he was at twice.
I'm not gonna lie, they are some expert level whisperers. If there was a class that need to be taught, I think it's possibly also
because... Wait, real quick, how do we pin? Kathy said we can pin this. How do we pin this?
Pin it and you gotta be in the actual live. I'll do it in the live. No, that's not
What's this?
That's cancel. We don't need to mess with that. That's so. Side note.
How do you pin it?
I'm pin it. You gotta do it for
okay, he's gonna pin it.
So, check it out. If there was a class that needed to be taught on how to whisper, it would be by him. I ain't gonna lie, because I don't watch that. I don't hit rewind. I'm trying to like re-listen. I ain't hearing nothing. I ain't hear none that he's saying. I hear bits and pieces, but nothing of the main topic. Specifically because of what Nefertiti said. He got that Boomhauer voice anyways. So even when he regularly talks, I still can't hear it. But when he whispers, it's like another language.
I'm going to tell you, I have 2 employees that can't whisper for shit. And they'll be saying things that are very, very like sensitive or important. And clients can hear us. And I'll be like, break it down. Like, yeah, I'm bringing it down. No, break it down. It's your inside voice. And they're like, yeah, I'm quiet. I'm very quiet. Like, no, you just sound like you're like speaking with like hoarseness. And it's just so loud. Hi, Kathy. I forgot to say hi to you, Kathy Mama. Yes, I love it. I said I didn't know where he was at, nor did you. You pinning her? The next level in dumb is Brian Walsh that literally Googled how to murder his wife.
Wait, what happened?
Brian Walsh Googled how to murder his wife. It was on his computer.
Oh, God.
And then he, like, murdered her based off Google.
Is that a separate case? That's like something
You're
different?
at an 8. I need you at a 3. I keep talking about my employees. I have an employee that says to clients. They start yelling, and she's the sweetest one. She's like, okay, you're out of 10. I need you to bring it down to like a 3 because it's just a little too much for me. That's what she says to the clients.
L.
It's so funny.
L.
S. The littlest one. The shortest one.
Oh. I thought that was N. Or E.
E. E. Oh, S. Yeah, E. E. E.
Like S.
Nah, it sounds like S is in the rest. Little baby. Little baby.
I know.
Yeah. I call my employees little baby. I don't call her by her name, so. I said I didn't know where he was, but he at. Let's get to it. Let's see if we can.
Did you get eaten?
Nope.
Why not?
How I had anything to eat with?
Why didn't they give you a spoon? They took you back here.
They didn't give me anything. They haven't given me toilet paper. The only toilet paper I had, because when I was in holding, I was about to freeze to freaking death. I was freezing to death. And there was a roll of toilet paper, and there were dirty blankets laying. There was a cup that was somebody else's, and there was toilet paper laying everywhere, and there was a roll of toilet paper. So I took the first few layers off and wrapped to my feet. Because I was freezing to death, I made me some socks.
Hell, I did.
So I have a little bit of toilet paper up there that I wrapped to my feet with.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had you fucking, the only thing I had in there was 2 blankets that was already in there too, until fucking about 1 o'clock this morning. I finally gotta go take a shower and get clean blankets.
I haven't even got to take a shower or nothing.
Because I fucking raged fucking heck off. Heck with them.
Well,
they don't like me up there. I said, motherfucker, I don't care if you don't like me. I said, this is fucking bullshit. I said, you didn't put me in here, fucking dirty ass blanket. They ain't fucking let me have a fucking shower. And this dude on midnights, he's the only one that's been cool with me. He's been real nice with me. He let me take a shower last night. He let me get a clean blanket.
Well, there was one guy, because I asked all day yesterday. I want to make a phone call. I want to make a phone call to call Linda.
So you called Linda?
I called Linda this morning, because I asked all day yesterday, all day. No. And I figured probably because she was at work, so I was waiting until like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Can you leave her a message?
To call her. No, it won't let me. I only get 2 phone calls.
You ever used them?
And I used 1.
I ain't never used either one of mine. Well, I was going to tell you, you need to get a hold of Linda or get a hold of Phyllis and leave a message and tell them to go in there, to take Dana in there and go in Humane Society and get Chip and Bella.
They're still talking about the.
Is that where Chip and Bella's at?
They took all those. Took them all here, so I was there. And the guy wouldn't let me. And the main guy come out there and he said,
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait.
They're still complaining about their dogs and their living situation.
You know
and
what's
their fucking
crazy?
kids are taken away.
It's like I'm thinking about this more and more, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because of they're throwing me off, but for some reason in my head, it's still not accepting the fact that this was their child between the both of them. Like, neither one of them was even a step parent or a godparent. Like, this was their child that they both had mutually together.
Yes, they did it and they had it.
And they're talking about everything else except what happened to their child.
Because that's months ago. That's old news.
Or even the fact, like, I don't think that they've mentioned the child not once unless they're talking about something that happened, what they're trying to get blamed for or something of that nature. Like, no, except for like that. Like, the most hated woman in many places, Jessica, like, she was talking about how she's going to be the most hated woman, right? So they're going to have her in protective custody or whatever. Not once have they mentioned anything about what could have happened to them. Like, if they were really innocent, right? If this was just, they were under arrest due to not knowing anything or not having any other
Here's the thing. If I get your point. If your child was actually missing and someone assumed that you kidnapped them and you felt like your child was not missing, Child Protective Services picked them up. Or you feel like, I don't know how they're missing, but they're not missing from me. I'd be like, where the fuck's our child? Like, I'd be talking like, do you know where he is? Like, what's going on? Like,
you would think that like that will be the topic of discussion. They may say like, hey, how you been treated? Horribly. How you been treated? Terrible. So where is our damn child? If we gave it to child CPS
right,
or whatever,
nothing about your baby that you supposedly did not know was missing.
But all of the details, the specifics, toilet paper, and all this stuff, like all this stuff, that's the main topic. And then your dogs, like y'all mentioned.
But you know they have other children, right? That are in CPS currently.
Children or
they have another child. I don't know if it's more than one, but they have another child at least.
And they
have not said shit about even that baby.
It's about that, but that's
a teenage child.
You mentioned the animals.
Ergolo said there was another idiot out there that did this type of shit. The Colorado dentist who ordered poisons from Amazon and Googled how much it would take to kill an adult.
Oh wait, pause right quick. Like, I know y'all know because y'all are watching this channel, which means y'all are into true crime, which means y'all have been, looking at TV shows and other channels and all this stuff, whatever.
Y'all been with us.
But the fact that you make the decision to order something from Amazon and Google, at least there's other search engines other than Google. There's DuckDuckGo, where they don't track all of your histories and stuff like that.
I've never heard of that.
Is
DuckDuckGo, huh?
Yeah, look it up. I know where you going with that, but that's not where I'm going with that. My point being is that, I'm all into startup entrepreneurs and people that launch businesses. I was looking up anyways. There's all these other routes and avenues that you can take. You take the simplest path and just think that you're not going to be caught when you're doing, like, all these companies that have all of your information, they have your track history, all this stuff, right? For example, when a client signs up for like one of my training services, I have all their data, all the stuff, that everything that's submitted through a form is with me. So the fact that you make the decision to enter this information in billion-dollar companies, Amazon, Google, like all of these platforms, and you make the decision to enter your data in there and then make a search query and think that it's not going to be tracked and think they're not going to be able to keep this information long term. Like, when you enter anything into the internet, it's tracked and it's there forever. Any images, any videos, anything that you search, all of that stuff is there forever. Even if you hit delete on something, it's there forever, right? You upload a picture to Instagram, you may delete it from your end, but it's not deleted from Instagram's end or whoever screenshot it in, right? So we got to keep in mind that it's not as easy or as simple as just deleting a search history or deleting something that you Googled or something that you ordered, right? It's there forever. It's just crazy, man. I just hope that y'all don't be making these crazy mistakes. At least know a little bit about what's going on. Let me get into these comments and see what's going on. Okay, we missed quite a few actually. FNT says it's already sus that they brought a female and male inmate together. They should have tipped these two idiots off. You would think it would. Meg Green crying about toilet paper after she beats her baby to death. He lived with broken limbs and ribs. Oh God, ain't no way. You 60 days old? Okay, see, I'm learning more and more as we go on. Drop some more info in the comments, or drop some more videos that we should look at that got like the specific clip, right? Or whatever it may be, the time frame or something like that. Or if Kathy, if you're still watching, send it to Kathy so she can send it to us. Or if y'all in the Patreon, Bendy, Nefertiti, drop us some videos and the Patreon so we can get directly to it and we'll just grab it out of there. if y'all have some specific clips and such, because I didn't know this. Crying about toilet paper after he beat the baby to death and he lived with broken limbs and ribs for days. No, that's serious pain, especially for a baby that's so underdeveloped. That's crazy. Her sweater aggravated me. I don't know why. El Car says. He also says it's starting to sound like premeditated to me, for real. Seriously. Because it's like y'all don't even give a damn that your baby gone. You had a baby for 60 days. Your baby. Golly. Fam. Your baby was on this planet for 60 days. And you carried it for 9 months. What's 9 times 3? You carried your baby for 270 days in your stomach. And it was only here for 60. Like, let that set in. They are so emotionally disconnected from that child. Cindy Lou says, if my child was missing, I would not be acting like that. I am a mom and a grandma there. Wait, I am a mom and a grandma. They're talking about what they don't have a child. Seriously, they literally out there talking about what they got and their harsh conditions off of something that they put themselves in. Mary Green says, that's a great point, Reina and Naj. If my kid's missing and I'm innocent, Airglow says they have one teenager. He testified. Oh, drop us some videos, good people. Y'all got the details. We just going over this for the first time. Drop us some details. Let us know what we're missing, cause I don't know nothing about. I mean, I know what we've went through tonight, but aside from everything that we just watched, I don't know anything about the specifics of this whole overall case. So if y'all got some videos or some clips, some specific parts y'all want us to review, like drop them in either. Send them to Kathy, or if y'all in the Patreon, drop them in the Patreon. Excuse me. Meg Green says, I would never speak of anything else but finding him. Seriously, like I said, even if you're gonna say something about it, hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a while. How they treating you in there? Horribly. It's bad. What about you? It's even worse. What about our kid, though? What about our baby? Nefertiti says, because they already... Reina ran away, just so y'all know. She may be coming back. She may not be. I think she's in the kitchen trying to get some food. It's Taco Tuesday. We had tacos tonight. Y'all know we vegan, but we eat good. We had some vegan tacos. Y'all ever heard of Beyond Meat? They got this Beyond Steak that tastes so good. Trust us, we didn't stop eating meat because we didn't like the taste of it. I think everybody likes the taste, but it's more so the seasonings. And they have this Beyond Meat that's 100% plant-based. It is God gives to earth. And we had some tacos tonight. It was so good. So I think she ended up making some more, I shall say. Nefertiti says, because they already know where their baby is. No need to discuss it. Exactly. But with that being in mind, you would think they're like, okay, play the role. Run the script, right? Run the play. Like, not be just stupid. They being stupid. They're being beyond stupid. Cindy Lou says, I agree. Nefertiti, I agree with you. They know where the baby is. Yeah, for sure. She also says, Nefertiti says, I won't be the one. I told them that you ran away. I won't be the one.
You said what?
I said I told them that you ran away.
Did I what?
Ran away.
I made us some tacos.
I told them it's Taco Tuesday. I told them all about Beyond Meat and the steak.
Oh, you had a lot to talk about, huh?
You've been gone for like 30 minutes. Nefertiti says, I won't be the one to say how to do it because I'm ethical in my hacking, haha. But an extra 10 minutes would have made
me find out what you were doing a bit harder. Okay. Nefertiti, I agree with you. They know what they know where the baby is.
Okay. Yep, he had injuries.
This was yours.
Thank you. In various states of his healing.
Ooh.
These tacos.
Hold on, let me show you all my tacos.
Oh, you got me the corn. Thank you.
Yeah, I gave him corn because he likes the corn one.
Yeah, I like the corn. No, come back over here. The injuries were in different states of the healing. The days of healing, difference between the injuries.
How many she's been getting beat? I only like corn tortillas usually too, but these are little zero carb flour ones are pretty good.
Yeah. Nefertiti says they gave it to the said because
the dad.
I'm thinking probably it was CPS.
They gave the baby to the dad because they thought it was just the mom that was in meth head. The father had appeared to have a job. It wasn't followed up in time to find out that he didn't have one.
Elcar says, I almost wonder, was she using
pregnancy to keep him? Pregnant? Or was she using while pregnant?
Y'all got me sounding horrible.
You're missing a lot. I saw most of it. Got it. Yeah.
Y'all got me sounding horrible.
You like one of those kids where the teacher be asking them, "Can you want to read?" And he'd be like, "Yes, L care." Just joking, baby. Not to can never laugh at my jokes. But he'll roast me in a second.
The baby was born addicted to drugs, and she refused to tell the doctors what drugs she was on. You know what? Maybe being drug tested should just be required. Maybe they should do a drug test like at the 8.5 month mark, 9 month mark, or when born, for situations like this. Like, it's too easy, and not just like for pregnancy, but like just in general. It's way too easy to just say, "Are you taking any drugs?" "No, I ain't taking nothing." "Okay, nothing." Like, that's it. That's what's required. They're not doing any specifics. They're not looking into anything. And for this specific reason, this specific purposes, they could be on everything. They could be on all type of stuff.
You want this?
You want?
No, I didn't make it for me because it has your hot sauce. All right, let's get back to video because I got like 10 minutes.
What?
Okay, hold on. Let me see what she said. Thank you, Reina, for being about reading about best. I hate Texas. I promise I went to a good university. Then she came back and said, "Thank you, Reina, for being able to read my math."
That's even worse.
Listen, it's a sign of intelligence when you can just put shit together, you know? You ain't gotta, you know.
Blinking is also a sign of intelligence, man.
Oh, Airglow said she was heavily under the influence when she went into labor, probably throughout most of the pregnancy. Elgar said, I had a baked potato taco earlier. My cousin bought it. It was banging. A baked potato taco? Was it just a stuffed taco? A stuffed potato? With taco shit?
Probably tortilla with baked potato in it.
That's a lot. All right, y'all, let's get back to this video.
He said, I could let you
back
take
it up just a little bit.
Tranquilizer. And the guy wouldn't let me take Bella.
Is that where Chip and Bella's at?
They took both those. Took a more tranquilizer. And the guy wouldn't let me. And the main guy come out there and he said, I could let you take 2 dogs are trying to take them to the people right now. He said, but the problem is you don't have tags for none of these dogs. He said, that's 7 counts against you right now. He said, you could be charged with 7 counts right now. He said, I don't know if they will charge you, but he said that they can't. He said, but if you got a credit card or something, he said, I can get online right here and I can buy tags for them 2 house dogs and then we can try to take them to where you want them to be. He said, but if not, I have to take them all with me. He said that they need to get them within a couple of days.
Well, I went out. They told me to walk backwards. A guy asked me where you was at. I told him I didn't know. That as far as I knew, you wasn't home because I was in bed asleep. He called me a fucking bitch and threatened to split my wig. And I hollered at him. I said, go ahead, do it. Do it. Go ahead, do it. And he said, I fucking would, you fucking bitch, but I have a badge. I said, I don't care, do it. So then they took me up and put me in Greg's car and threatened to take me. He said, take her to jail. Get her for aiding and abetting a fugitive. I said, how is he a fugitive? I said, he called his lawyer the day that he was supposed to have court.
Bendy, we got you.
Bendy, we were thinking about you. We've been missing you from the beginning.
I tried to tag you on Patreon, Bendy. I was like, let her know. I tried to tag you in the comments, but I don't think they let me tag. I tried to make sure you knew. Nefertiti, is your nickname Naffy?
Neff and Neffy.
Because I seen L Card write Naffy. So I'm like, is that her nickname? But anyways, Nefertiti, whatever your let us know your nickname so I can say that. But ever since you said this man sounds like Boomhauer, I cannot unhear it. It is like ingrained in my mind. I don't hear nothing else but Boomhauer talking. I can't even hear no words he said. I just hear Boomhauer.
Look, Bendy updated her photo.
Oh, that's
Look
funny.
at this baby. Bendy, what kind of dog is this? Is it a Shih Tzu? A Lhasa Apso?
Cool colors.
It's such a cute little... Look at this baby. Oh, where's Zoe? Anyway, let's get back to it. Tell us in the comments what the baby is.
Naffy.
It's not Naffy, it's Neff.
Neffy. That's funny. She said it sounds like a delicious heart attack.
You're always on time, Bendy. Always. All right, let's get back to it, babe. You want to click R, please?
And told her that he could not make it.
Wait, what?
I said he called his lawyer the day that he was supposed to have court and told her that he could not make it. I don't know why he has a warrant. They wouldn't tell me anything. They didn't have any charges on me, but they were going to get me for aiding and abetting a fugitive because I wouldn't tell them where you were at. I told him, I said, I was in bed. If he came home, I don't know where he's at. And they said, you know he's in there hiding. And they tried to tell me there was 2 males in the house.
Look, Jay. Y'all, we gotta stop for 1 second. So, Bendy's baby, Bo, passed on Sunday. He was a Shih Tzu crossed with a Maltese. Is that a Shih Tzu? Malchu, I think. I'm so sorry. I really hate to hear that, Bendy. I'm sorry for your loss. I know how that feels. It's just a horrible feeling. How long did you have your baby? And I'm so sorry that you lost him.
Yeah.
This poor baby. I hate to hear that. Let me see what she said. Yeah, poor baby. I hate that. I'm going to start the video again, but I'll talk to you in the comments. But I'm so sorry about that. I have a very soft spot for dogs. We don't have children. The only child we have is Zoe, and she's been with me for 10 years. She's a Yorkie Poodle, and I am so scared of the day, but I'm really sorry, Bendy.
I ain't gonna lie, I almost said what you said. But she's gonna live to honestly at least 100. She probably gonna outlive us. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She outloves us all the time.
She's gonna outlive us. That dog, you would think she was born like 2 days ago. Maybe like 6 months ago.
That was an exaggeration. 2 days ago.
I'm just saying, because I've never hit a dog since the day we were born. But she acts like a newborn, and her energy levels. So I have to think about it.
Yeah, I've had Zoe since she was 6 weeks, but I'm so sorry about that. He was 13 years old, and we had to make that awful decision. Oh God, yeah. Naja's gonna have to do that for me if ever. God forbid, I never have that moment, but Naja's gonna have to do that for me. Meg said, "I'm sure you gave him a great life." I'm very sure of it, Bendy. So this one's for Bo. Love. Hold on. Let's give Bo some. What's this one?
Oh, okay, you just about to hit everything.
Try to see which one I like. Now do this. That's for our baby. I'm sorry, Bo. All right. Let's get back to it. But Bendy, we are keeping you in our thoughts because I know how horrible that is. I feel like crying thinking about it.
I told him no, there wasn't. Aiding and abetting a fugitive because I wouldn't tell him where you were at. I told him, I said, I was in bed. If he came home, I don't know where he's at. And they said, you know he's in there hiding. And they tried to tell me there was 2 males in the house. And I told him, no, there wasn't. I asked him, please, I asked Greg, I said, please take me in the house and let me at least put a bra on and get me some socks and shoes. He said, I ain't going in that house so Daniel can come out shooting at me. I said, Daniel is not a violent person. I said, there is not a violent bone in his body. He would not hurt anybody. He's like, I don't know, there ain't guns in the house. I said, there ain't no guns in the house but a BB gun. And I said, and if Daniel's in there, he's hiding and I don't know where he's at because I was asleep.
Side note,
and he said,
so obviously this is their way of trying to make sure they say the same stories. They're on the same page with shit, so. Oh, also, after this video, we're going to call it night and do a part 2.
And it's like, you would think that they have no idea why they in jail. You would think it was just a random raid and they just grabbed them. Let me go back and get my bra. Like, they ain't said nothing about the reasoning.
Because they haven't been caught yet.
Like,
they still think they haven't been caught yet.
Who just dropped the thumbs down?
A hater.
I needs to know.
Oh, if it's...
Okay. Thank you.
I'm like, why? What do we do? All we do is show love to Bendy and listening.
It is crazy the way that they having this dialogue and conversation. You would literally think that it was just a regular inconvenience in between their day and they're not sitting where they're sitting and they were back at home just having discussion. And they were just talking about what happened their day. Like recapping their day. That's what this sounds like. It sounds like a long day at work and then she's talking about what happened during her day at work. Not that she just lost a goddamn child. Or don't know where her child is. Or that somebody killed a child and that she's worried about having a child that was only... I would just put it into perspective with everybody. I guess we go back. I would just put into perspective with everybody that the fact that the child was 60 days old, right? And the acting... Thank you. I appreciate that. It feels so much better. The fact that their child was 60 days old and she's acting as if she didn't just carry this child for 270 days. She carried it for 270 days and it was on the planet for 60 of them.
She probably like, that ain't the first child I killed. Like, she...
Never know.
You know? Like,
but the fact that she is so comfortable just talking about everything else but the child, is crazy to me. It's literally crazy. She's acting as if, like I said, it's just a normal day at work, and she was just stressed out about work, and she's talking about what happened during her day. That's what it sounds like.
This is what you like to call damning evidence. Cindy Lou, I'm sorry for your loss as well. It's really horrible. Our animals are like our children. They're like our family. So I hate to hear it. Really do. Let's get back to it because we have after this video we have to stop.
And tell him to hide or something because he was in bed with you. I said, no, he didn't. Well, where was he at? I said, I don't know. I said, I was in bed asleep. Well, yeah, right. It took you long enough to come out. I said, I had to put clothes on. I said, I reckon I should have just come out in a pair of panties, shouldn't I? He's like, oh, no, we don't want to see that.
They took that. I come out in my underwear. They brought me in here in my underwear. What they got had? They don't fucking know they fucking lay.
Did they gas the place?
And I looked out. Didn't see the front car. I mean, I didn't look out hard, but I just looked out. They went by the window. They seen the cars. I thought they fucking left. So I just laid down by the bed and thought I was going to lay down here in the gym for a while. So I got my clothes on. I lay down in bed where I fucking fell asleep. I mean, I literally did fall asleep. And then I fucking woke up at 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock. And they put a fucking robot in the fucking house.
Oh, pointless.
Well, they
fucking went down the bedroom.
They told what bedroom?
Our bedroom.
They told me that they were because I wouldn't give you up. That they were calling in a SWAT team and that they were going to throw in gas and something else, explosive things, to make the place inhabitable where it couldn't be lived in, and that they were going to tear that place apart and find you.
Yeah, they didn't need to come in. They put a robot in there. But they had to put it. Like you got back here by the bed and everything. They opened the fucking door to the robot and everything. But they got back here to our bedroom, opened the door, but it got, like, it wouldn't work. So they had to throw fucking pod things and make it fucking power up or something. They throw it.
Please don't hurt them dogs in the house. I said, that is Daniel's dog, and if anything happens to that dog, I said, he is going to be crushed. He said, well, I can't tell you, but it's probably going to kill them dogs.
They ain't getting dogs vaccinated. That's why we need to get going. We need to be able to leave vaccine soon. That guy told me if they can come out within a couple, 3 days, then they buy tags for them 2 little dogs that they can take.
Well, I don't know Phyllis's number.
I don't either.
And I was going to call Linda and tell Linda to please.
That's enough. All right. I get it. I'm going to fast forward. Listen, we've already said it, but the level of please don't hurt the fucking dogs. Here's the thing. I'm a huge, huge dog lover. I have pictures and pictures and pictures of me with my clients' dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love dogs. They make me happy. They're so sweet. They're so innocent. They do no wrong. And they're actual animals. So it's like they don't even know when they're doing wrong. You have to like help to really guide your dog and teach them to be better. I think just dogs are the sweetest and they love you no matter what. You could do anything wrong and you're still the best thing since sliced bread if they love you already. I don't see how someone could think so much of their dog over their own child. I don't even got kids. And I'd be like, if I had to choose between my dog and my child,
it's crazy.
Granted, it would be hard, but it would always be my child. Like, it would always be my child. And I mean, I am a weird dog lover. Like, I love dogs, okay?
It'd be hard.
No, I mean, I love dogs. I wouldn't want to give up my dog. I wouldn't want to do nothing like that because I love my dog. So I understand what it's like to be a very strong animal lover. We're vegan. We love animals. Like, really. We really love animals. So I get it, but I don't get it. Like, there's no way any sound person could be, like, anybody with, like, a conscious in any way, shape, or form could be thinking about a fucking dog over their newborn baby. Like, come on, bro. Because the reality is that you're fucking crazy. You're crazy.
I mean,
because you already killed the baby. That's something to think about.
It wouldn't be hard for me.
Well, I think about spoiled milk.
Your child that's from you, like a damn image of you, regardless of
I wouldn't say it was
like
like
you
that
or
hard,
not.
but I mean,
like that's for me, that's an easy decision. But the fact that the whole conversation is about you, what you've been through, what they put you through, what they said, your dog, like all these things except for your child is the craziest thing to me. And Lil Boomhauer, I'm gonna call him Lil Boomhauer and then Doom Tower. That's her name, Doom Tower. So Lil Boom and Doom, that's what they about. She's doomed. Clearly, something wrong with them. The fact that they're having conversations about everything except for their child, that's been here for fucking 60 days at the time. 60 days before he lost his life due to y'all own doing. You carried him.
And then another 60 days before anyone even found out.
You carried him for 4 times the amount of days that he was actually here in your stomach. And then he was here for 60 days to experience life, and you dropped him 30 feet.
30 feet? Where you get that from?
That's what it said. It said 30 feet in the well.
They dropped him. Oh, well, he was dead before then.
Still, I don't give a damn if he was.
Real
dead.
quick, Bendy, are we doing the horn or are we doing the...
Both.
Let's just do the... No, she don't like the horn sometimes.
It's low.
It don't matter. We're going to respect we're going to respect her.
Girl.
We're going to respect her. Unless she says we can do it. Thank you for all the love. Bendy, thanks for the super chat. We love you. We appreciate you. You're always here with us, and we're so sorry for your loss. Meg, thanks for being so, like, what's the right word? Just conscious and aware of, like, how some things might affect people when they're already a little bit frustrated or upset. And like you said, emotions raw. So I think that's really sweet of you to even, think about her in that way. Okay. Someone said Karen is something. Someone said, yep, entitled. And then Neff said, because Reina, they actively choose to have dogs, and one of the dogs, they forgot how babies are made and didn't want to have a kid. Facts. All right, the real Patrice. I have to say goodnight to all. Really nice being here and spending time with you all again. Till next time, stay safe. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
All right, Patrice, we love you. Miss Junebug, we miss you. Thank you for coming to see us. And you stay safe too, Sugar Lump.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Little boom of doomed, I'm dead. What's wrong with these people? Oh, she said she wants the horn today. Okay.
Thank you, Bendy. I knew you wanted the horn. I know it.
That was an actual one for the love. All right, y'all. Let's get back to this video real quick because I definitely want to finish this up so we can figure out what the hell is going. Should we fast forward past this because it's getting a little.
Yeah, just drag it a little bit forward.
No, I'm gonna do the. You know what? Let me go to this closing argument because I really wanted to see it and I have it right
the
here.
Ending of it?
Yeah. Oh,
you want to say this is Thursday?
Okay, yeah, we're gonna come back Thursday.
We'll be back in 2 days.
Babe. Hold on. Stop. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop because there's still so much more. That video of them talking nonstop was very loud. There's a lot. Actually, it was not loud.
It was a loud secret. That's what that was. Because I don't know what the hell Lil Boomhauer said.
You got some more for me?
That's what I'm going to call her.
I'm very upset about that. Yeah, I mean, but I'm sure in this video they're going to, like, say, like, he said this. Did you hear him say this? You know, like shit like that. But in the meantime, so we're going to come back on Thursday. And we're going to come back with some wrapping up this video because this was a great one. Thanks for the suggestion. Bindi did not suggest this. She has never heard anything about this video, she said. So this must have came from Meg. So we are going to... I'm going to peace too. Love you all. We love you too, Autumn Rain. Thanks for sticking your beak in. But we'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming in, and you guys have a great night, and we'll take it from there.
Thank you all. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, give them some eyeballs. There you go.
Just want to say that, so Meg Green, you were the one. I don't know why.
She said, yeah, we said it was Meg.
Yeah, but I had thought that it was Meg. I thought it was Benny that had commented on the post saying we're going to do it, but that was Meg Green. So I pulled that up, so I should have tagged you, Meg, in the comment, and you mentioned that as well. So, yeah, thank you for coming through.
Me and Meg been saying it for a while, but thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Bye.